How you doing? I'm Richard Strong. I smoke cigars and know things. And let's see, can you see it? I just took the wrapper off. And that's this cigar. It's the Plasencia Hexagonal. And you can see how it gets its name. And it is absolutely delicious. You need to look up the story behind this cigar. These guys make cigars. Well, first off, they make the crux, all of the crux, actually inside the factory, the main factory. Now they have other factories that they maintain to roll cigars for other people, and the other people that they roll cigars for are Upman, Davidoff, of course Camacho, which is owned by Davidoff, and Rocky Patel, to name a few people that they roll cigars for. These guys are storied. I mean, this family is storied in tobacco, and this is just a fine cigar. It's up there in the Dav. It actually, I like it a little bit better than I do my Davidoffs. And it's about the same price point, $25 to $28 in Ohio. You know, if you're in New York, it's going to cost $4,675.12 because of all those wonderful taxes that they put on there in order to, well, give people free crap. If you're in Montreal, up in the world of Canada, that's good. You know, that stick will probably cost you $150. You know, and because there's one of those wonderful places where where they pay people to not work and stuff like that. So yeah. But today's kvetch is Bank of America. You garbage institution. 15 years ago, I had you as my 20 years ago, I had you as my commercial account. You screwed me up because you said I didn't have sufficient funds. You messed me up with 3 of my suppliers, cost me all kinds of fees. So I closed both my personal and business account with you. For the next 8 months, it was 8 months. For the next 8 months, I kept receiving these strange letters from Bank of America, and I'd throw it right in the trash. I wouldn't even open them. Because I'm like, you guys lost a deposit of mine. You bounced checks of mine. I closed my accounts. Why are you sending me mail? Well, as it turned out, they found my account. And because I had withdrawn all other monies from all my accounts, that deposit that I made, that they didn't count, well, it went into my account, only it was below the minimum balance required for that particular kind of account. So they just started charging me fee after fee after fee after fee, month after month after month after month. Finally, I decided out of curiosity just to see what the hell this letter was. I look at it, and lo and behold, there's my balance. It was a really rough day for the employees of Bank of America on Sanibel Island that day. They were probably on the verge of calling the cops on me more than once or twice. I was sincerely unhappy. So flash forward to today. When the hurricane struck, it destroyed everything underneath our house and both of our cars, my 2020 Lincoln Continental and, of course, the 2015 Expedition. Progressive sent a check immediately to Bank of America, to the wrong department, it appears. And on Bank of America's end, even though they knew it, they couldn't credit our account as paid, so they decided to say delinquent. 2 months of non-payment. Even though the car was paid off at the end of that 2 months, 2 months they say we didn't pay a car payment. 2 months. That's still on our credit record. It wasn't our problem. It was a problem between Bank of America internally and our insurance company, Progressive. So today, imagine my dismay when I pull up to pick up my new Ferrari. Excuse me, it's not Ferrari. New Jaguar. I don't know. F. It's a Jaguar F-Type. That's why I come out with Ferrari. I go to pick up my new Jaguar F, and it turns out we got a problem with the financing. And the reason it's a problem with financing is those 2 months, those two non-payment delinquent that really never happened, and Bank of America never fixed. We got to jump through 14,000 kinds of hoops to prove that the car was totaled, that it was paid off. We got to get all this paperwork. We got to prove all kinds of crap. And even then, it doesn't restore our credit rating. So as it turns out, I was getting 3.8 financing for this vehicle. I have a very bad feeling that when I go there on Monday, because I didn't get to take delivery today, when I go there on Monday after we've satisfied all their paper, I mean, he understands. He's had other customers that had this happen to them in Florida on Sanibel. It's the credit agencies, the people, the banks, they don't want to hear it. So if this cost me much more than 1 or 2%, I probably won't be buying the Jaguar, and that's really going to upset me. And the really bad news is I already sold my Cadillac. So, man, Bank of America, people like Bank of America should not be allowed to be in business. I want to know who the hell they're paying off in the federal government to be able to stay in business. The way they treat and this isn't the first time, and I'm not the only one. There's hundreds of thousands of customers that have been screwed by Bank of America in the last 20 years. Bank of America should not be allowed to exist, period. And it is patently absurd. Our car was totaled, sitting on a totaled island in the Gulf of Mexico, and we were 1,200 miles away. Our insurance company sent the check, and Bank of America screwed it up for 2 months and blamed it on us. Unfreaking real. I hate Bank of America, and as a result, I actually hate employees of Bank of America. If you work for Bank of America and you meet me, don't tell me. Don't tell me, because I'll just insult you and tell you to go away. Yeah, I know it's not your fault, but there's nobody else I can lash out at. So I'm going to be lashing out at you guys. Never claimed that I was fair. So my suggestion to you is go work for a reputable bank. And that's pretty much it. Hope you have a blessed day. I certainly hope that I managed to pick up my Jaguar FR575 P75. I really hope I get to pick that car up. I love the color, I love the interior, I love everything about it. And I hope I bring it home Monday afternoon. God bless everybody. God willing, you'll see me again. And you'll see me with that beautiful Jaguar later.